Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. Today I want to give you a review on the 42-liter Allpa backpack by Cotopaxi. First things first, we got to show off the bag. As you can see, it is very colorful. To me, that is one of my favorite things about it. If you're not a colorful person, if you want a more solid color, they do have other options on the website. I'll just start out by saying I really enjoy this backpack. All things considered, it's worked out really well for me. I'll go through it and give you some of my favorite features, and then I'll also talk about the couple of features that I think they could improve on. Starting with the back side of the backpack, you can see their quote there, "Gear for good." Here is their air mesh straps, is what they like to call it. Back straps and shoulder straps, which are extremely comfortable. And here's a look at the outside of the bag. It actually comes in a variety of colors, which is cool. This one I ordered was the Del Dia, which means it's made from recycled materials. And it can actually come in any color, which was cool. So you order it and you don't really know what you're gonna get. I ended up getting this one that's mostly a green outer, but lots of cool colors here, as you can see. Here's the mesh water bottle strap, which is actually very stretchy and helps to get a big water bottle in there, which is nice. Here's the back of the backpack again. These straps here, the hip strap and the chest strap, I find to be very helpful. It helps to actually take some of the weight off of your shoulders. They also have this little secret compartment here for putting your laptop, and it has an anti-theft hook there, so you have to feed the strap down through so that you can open that zipper, and there you can put in your laptop. The straps also tuck in, which are really nice if you need to check your bag or just want to carry it for any reason without the straps. You can tuck the bottoms in there, and then the shoulder straps go in here. And as you can see, they fold in very nicely, and then you just got a nice square suitcase. You can use any of the 3 handles here on the top, side, or the bottom. And I've really only had to tuck these in one time when I checked my bag. Otherwise, I like to just leave them out. It makes it a little simpler. Getting into some of the compartments, we have a nice zipper compartment here on the outside. You can put whatever you need in there, just quick little items. We've also got this bigger compartment where you can put an overnight bag, fits in there very well. And there's also another inner zipper here if you want to put some more personal items, maybe a wallet, a passport, something like that. Once you open it up, you got your main compartments here, your big one on the right, and then your 2 smaller on the left. Again, that top one, you can put any sort of small items like headphones, books, etc. This one I have shoes in, but you can put anything in here, socks, underwear, whatever it may be. It fits 2 pairs of shoes really nicely. And then the main compartment here. The main compartment is where most of your stuff will go. I would say it can hold about 5 to 7 days worth of stuff if you pack it very tightly. So in here, I've got 3 pairs of pants, some jeans, more like cargo pants, and some nicer dress pants. All right, and then underneath of that, let's pull these out. I've got a handful of shorts, I believe 4 pairs of shorts here. And then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shirts. Okay, so 5 t-shirts, 3 pairs of pants, 3 pairs of shorts. Again, I could fit a lot more in here probably, but this is like what fits in there comfortably. And then I have 2 pairs of shoes over here, but you know, just wear 1 pair and you can put socks, underwear, anything else that you might need in this one. And then this top one I still have completely free. Getting into some of the fundamentals of the bag. Again, it's a 42-liter. So this is a really big bag, and this holds a lot of stuff. It's basically a suitcase that goes on your back. This, as you can see, it's packed, you know, pretty tight, but it's not to the brim. I could fill this even more. I'll show you it from the side. All right, so it's a big bag, especially, you know, if you're using all the compartments, if you got your laptop, if you got this completely filled up here right now, this is kind of baggy. If you got the inner compartments completely filled, you know, it can fill up even more than this. Unfortunately, because of the size, it is pretty hard to take as a personal item on a plane. You're probably going to have to take it as a carry-on. Now, I'm a bigger guy. As you can see, I got wider shoulders, and I have actually gotten away with it a few times, but I think technically it is well over the size that you're supposed to take as a personal item. If you're wanting one that you can take as a personal item, you're probably going to want to go with the 28-liter, possibly the 35-liter, but that may even be a little bit too big. The other thing is because of the size and how much it holds, it does get very heavy. So as you can see there, I got the front straps clipped, and that does help relieve some pressure. Another small detail that I really like are these little straps here that are throughout the bag. You can hook little carabiners on there if you want to hang a water bottle or hang any sort of thing from your bag. So I like that. I also love the little strings on each of the zippers. They're all different colors and they're all unique. If you get a bag, it'll be different from everyone else's. So this is a one-of-a-kind unique bag, which is really cool. There's not much to dislike about this bag, but if I had to critique it, I would say that this position it's in right here is not super stable. The bottom doesn't necessarily hold it up. You have to kind of balance it. So they could have made a sturdier bottom, but they do have other versions that have a sturdier, more like a roller suitcase bottom. Then the other thing is it's just so big and heavy. But again, that's what you're paying for with the 42 liter. So if you don't want that, go with the smaller model. But this bag does get very heavy. If you have 7 days worth of clothes in there, you're probably going to be struggling walking around with this thing in the airport. My only other critique is this material that's this like air mesh that they used. It's very comfortable, but as you can see, it pulls up a little bit. It almost acts as like a Velcro. So if anything hits this that's not just your shirt, anything that's Velcro-y, it will leave little marks. So that's really the only thing I wish that did not happen, because this bag's still pretty new, but you can see that those marks throughout. Thanks for checking it out, guys. If you liked this video at all or you found it helpful, please consider liking and subscribing. Otherwise, we will see you in the next video.